Morning, coast and countryside people. Today we're doing the grape harvest. We've got several bunches of these. Not a huge crop this year because it's just been not very nice year. Ooh, there's an earwig just came out of that one. This is a new thing on me. It's Vigo grape press, or any sort of fruit press really. It comes from Devon, a little place called Dunkerswell, which is in the middle of the Blackdown Hills. I've been there. It's got a ruined abbey. Very nice. But I've read the instructions, I've cleaned everything up. I think I know what I'm doing, I'm not quite sure. I've put some of the grapes in here, and I say got several more to pick off yet. It says to crush the grapes. Now what I've been doing when I pull them off here, give them a squeeze, put them in there, drop a few on the floor. When you pull them off, it's opening the grape up anyway, so hopefully that should do the job. I assume the crushing instruction is when you're doing bunches of these straight off the vines and you just lob them all in, you get someone to trample them with feet like we've all seen in videos and films and things over the years. But I won't bore you to death by doing all of this in front of you. I'll stop the video here till I fill this up, and then we'll see if we can put the press together. Okay, so I've taken all the grapes off. It's up to here in the press, and now the fun bit starts. It's already starting to drip bits of grape juice into there. And it says to fold the cloth over your fruit, and then to add the two halves. Nice chunky bits of wood this, not sure what wood it is, might be apple or something, it's quite hard. Put that firmly on top of there, and then I think we've got this block and a plastic washer that goes over there, and that's at right angles to the bits of stuff there. Oh, I'm not sure that's, yeah. We've also got these blocks which bring it up a bit in case it's below the level. So what I'll do, I've got four of these. I'll put those on to start with, because so this is the first time I've used this. I've not used one before, apart from 30 odd years ago. I used to go cider pressing in Somerset when I lived there, but the press on that, the beam on it was about this big, and the handles were like, it was Gert press. So this is a slightly smaller scale. In Somerset they used to make big piles of apples called cheeses. Should have done this first, shouldn't I? And as usual, we just start a video and there's some sirens in the background. So right, that's got that down to there, and I'll tighten it by hand as far as I can go. Yeah, with the big cider presses, you used to go and turn it once or twice a day just to keep the pressure on the fruit. And I've never tasted such sweet apple juice as what used to come off the cider apples there. It was incredibly sweet. Alright, well that's starting to go down. I've got a feeling I might need more blocks like this, because it's not a huge amount of fruit. So I'll tighten this as much as I can. Oh, it's starting to drip already, it's starting to come out of there, so right, leave that for a bit, and then to tighten it more, put this bar in. I don't need to do this at the moment, but just for demonstration purposes. And yeah, I think I will need some more of these blocks to get it any tighter, so we'll leave that for a minute and talk about something else. If we were making wine, which we're not, we don't drink alcohol, so if we were making wine, we'd be fermenting this, probably putting the yeast in it, although there's natural yeast on the grapes, so it would start fermenting. As we're not making wine, if we had any amount, we'd need to sterilise it by pasteurisation, which is there's plenty of videos on that on YouTube, so you can look those up if you need to. But we're probably only going to get a litre or so juice out of this because there's not that many. So I've got my funnel ready, I've got my bottle, and we'll just keep it in the fridge and drink it as soon as we can. This funnel I bought in Boots in 1977. I think it cost about 70 pence. And so if you're talking about plastic and single-use plastic, bear in mind this piece of plastic has lasted me all my life and probably last 2 or 3 generations after I'm gone as well. So bear that one in mind. And for stripping the grapes off, while I was taking the grapes off, doing it by hand, it was very easy to select the good ones and leave all the bad ones there, but I was quite glad I did that because there were loads of insects in there. There were spiders, millipedes, and a few little moth-like things, and what was the other ones? Earwigs. Lots of earwigs. So if you're vegetarian and you drink wine, you're not, I'm afraid, because all that goes into the wine. So there we have it. Here comes the helicopter as well. Must be Sunday morning. So I'll stop the video there and then just put some stills up when we finish. Thank you all for watching. Well, it's much later in the day now and the helicopter has gone, and I've been coming in every hour or so and turning the press. When I first put it in there, this was very tight, and every time I've come to do it, it's been very easy to turn it down, turn it round and press the grapes some more. So there was no resistance at all. It just tightened up again, and every time there was another flow. But in the end, that's all we got out of it. It's not quite a litre there, which is not a lot of reward for all those grapes and all that time. But I've just tried it and it's very nice. It's sweet and very sharp, so that's excellent. But I just thought while I was at it, last year, I didn't do a video on this, but these were the grapes that I had last year, and I simply dried them in our dehydrator, and they've made very nice raisins. The only trouble is Mrs. won't eat them because they've got pips in them, so I'll just put them away for later. But there you have it. You can either make a litre of juice just under, or all those raisins if you don't mind crunchy things. So we may have to change this for a seedless grape very shortly. So a bit of a shame because the vine is quite a few years old now. But we will keep this one once we've got a seedless one and grow it alongside. Nothing wrong with that. Probably the best thing to do is try and get one that's a different colour so you can tell them apart. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our little grape experience.